Look, I've spent an embarrassing amount of time figuring out why certain Pokemon just hit different, and it maps to MBTI. So, if you've ever felt personally attacked by a Pokemon, here's why. The Diplomats, INFP, you're Bulbasaur, the one who refused to evolve when everyone else did. You'd rather stay small and authentic than become something you're not loyal to your values above everything. But here's what kills you. You're frozen in place while everyone else grows and changes. You tell yourself it's about staying true to who you are, but sometimes it's just fear of becoming someone new, and you know it. INFJ Gardevoir. You feel everyone's pain before they even speak it. Deeply intuitive, self-sacrificing, you die protecting someone else's potential. Gardevoir takes the hit meant for its trainer. That's you, every time. The shadow. You give and give until you're a ghost. You see everyone so clearly, but nobody sees you back. You're so busy being everyone's counselor, you forgot you need one too, and that resentment you're not supposed to feel, you feel it. ENFP. You're Togepi. Pure chaotic joy in egg form. You bounce between ideas, spread enthusiasm like it's contagious, make everyone around you believe in possibilities. Again, that's metronome, baby. You don't even know what you're gonna do next. But here's the gut punch. You start 1,000 projects and finish 3. Everyone loves your energy, but nobody takes you seriously. And that childhood wonder you're known for? Some days, it feels more like escapism because facing one thing fully is terrifying. ENFJ Altaria. You bring people together like it's your sacred duty. Graceful, caring, create in harmony everywhere you float. You see the best in everyone and somehow make them see it too. Natural leader wrapped in clouds. The cost. You morph into whatever people need you to be. You're so busy inspiring everyone else's growth, you don't know who you are anymore. And when someone doesn't want your help, that feels like failure. Like you failed at the only thing you're supposed to be good at. The Analysts, INTP, you're Meowth. Yeah, Team Rocket's Meowth. Taught himself to talk because he got obsessed with a theory. Lives in his head, constantly scheming. Explains his plans in detail. Nobody asked for brilliant, but can execute to save his life. Here's your pain. You analyze everything to death. You understand systems better than people. And those schemes, they fail. Every time. Because you're so in love with the elegance of your ideas, you forget about reality. And you're weirdly okay with that, which is its own problem. INTJ Mewtwo. Created to be the strongest, ended up the loneliest. Your mind's 5 steps ahead. That's exactly why nobody keeps up. You question everything, trust nothing, improve relentlessly. That existential crisis about purpose and identity. Very on brand. But you've mastered everything except connection. You built the perfect strategy for life, except the part where you actually need people. And you can't optimize loneliness away. You can't efficiency hack your way into belonging. Trust me, you've tried. ENTP. Playful chaos incarnate. You argue for sport, find loopholes in everything, make mischief just to see what happens. Quick-witted, clever, always 3 pranks ahead. You debate people into corners and call it fun. The shadow. Your cleverness pushes people away. They can't tell when you're serious because you use humor as a shield. And that debate you thought was intellectual stimulation. They experience it as an attack. You're so busy being interesting, you forgot to be safe. And people need safe. ENTJ, Dragonite, Lances specifically, powerful, strategic, commands respect without asking. You set goals and bulldoze toward them. Natural leader, high standards, 0 patience for inefficiency. You see the path to success and you drag everyone with you. The cost, you steamroll relationships in pursuit of excellence. You're so focused on the objective, you forget people aren't resources to optimize. And when someone can't keep up, you leave them behind. Tell yourself it's necessary, but late at night, you wonder if being right was worth being alone. The Sentinels, ISFJ Chansey. You remember everyone's favorite comfort foods, notice when someone's off, nurture people back to health before they even ask. Service is your love language. CEO of the Pokemon Center is both your fantasy and your prison. Because you give until you're empty. You remember everyone's needs, and nobody remembers yours. And that resentment building up, you'll never say it out loud. You'll just keep smiling and serving, until one day you realize you don't know who you are when you're not needed. ISTJ, Blastoise. Reliable, traditional, gets the job done. You're the backbone everyone leans on because you show up every time. Duty before feelings, structure before chaos. You evolved exactly when you were supposed to. But here's what hurts. Your reliability makes you invisible. People expect you to be fine, so they never check. You carry everything and nobody notices until you drop something, and change feels like betrayal. So you stay rigid while the world shifts and then blame yourself for not adapting. ESFJ, Wigglytuff. Social butterfly, makes everyone feel included, remembers birthdays, creates traditions. You're the glue in every friend group, that guild hall from Mystery Dungeon run by Wigglytuff. Extremely ESFJ, organized, cheerful, everyone's friend. The shadow, you need approval like oxygen. One criticism and you spiral for days. You're so focused on what everyone else thinks, you forgot to develop your own opinions, and when someone doesn't like you, that's an identity crisis. ESTJ, Machamp, direct, strong, gets things done through sheer discipline. 4 arms means 4 times the productivity. You organize chaos, enforce rules, respect hierarchy, no excuses. But you're inflexible to a fault. Your way or the highway, and emotional conversations feel like weakness. People don't come to you for comfort, they come for solutions, and you wonder why they stop coming at all. Because sometimes people need empathy, and you only speak efficiency. The Explorers, ISFP, Squirtle, Ash's Squirtle specifically. Cool, artistic, a gentle rebel. The Squirtle Squad wore sunglasses and had their own aesthetic. You're present-focused, creative, go with the flow until your values get crossed. Here's the pain. You struggle to speak up. You'd rather disappear than cause conflict. So people walk all over your kindness and you let them until you explode. And then you feel guilty for exploding. You're so chill everyone assumes you have no needs. But you do. You're just scared they won't care. ISTP, Lucario. Skilled, calm, independent. You solve problems through action, not words. That scene where Lucario senses aura and fights solo. Very you, competent in a crisis, useless at small talk. The Shadow, you're emotionally unavailable and you know it. You'd rather face a legendary Pokemon than have a vulnerable conversation. People call you mysterious, you call it private. But really, you just don't know how to connect without doing something. And some people need words rather than demonstrations. ESFP Pikachu, obviously. Expressive, authentic, loves attention, lives fully in every moment. You're the main character and you earned it. That joy is real. That emotional availability is real. You make everyone around you feel more alive. But you avoid depth like it'll kill you. Someone wants to talk about heavy stuff? You're already planning the next fun thing. You live for now, because thinking about tomorrow means facing consequences. And people love your energy until they realize there's no substance underneath. Are you actually present or just performing presence? ESTP, Charizard, bold, impulsive, constantly testing limits. That whole rebellious phase where Ash's Charizard wouldn't listen. Very ESTP, you live for the thrill. Take risks for fun, figure things out by doing them wrong first. The Shadow, you bulldoze through people's feelings because stopping to consider them kills your momentum. And that confidence everyone admires. Sometimes it's just recklessness wearing a better outfit. You're so busy proving you're fearless, you never learned how to be careful. Which one were you? Let me know if I got it right or wrong. Especially if I got it wrong, I love a good debate.
Yeah, boy.